You're listening to the audio production of Praying the Scriptures for Your Children, the 20th Anniversary Edition. Discover how to pray God's purpose for their lives. By me, Jodie Berndt. The book is published by Zondervan and read by me, with forewords read by Alexa Elmy. A note before we begin, don't forget to download the accompanying enhancement PDF from your audiobook provider. It contains prayers and reference material and will be referred to throughout as the enhancement. To my parents, Claire and Alan Rundle, whose steadfast love, faithful example, and constant prayers pointed me and countless others toward the God who loves us enough and is powerful enough to do immeasurably more than we could ever ask or imagine.
Forward to the 20th Anniversary Edition. As far back as my memory goes, I remember my mom praying for me and with me. It was a part of my daily bedtime routine throughout my childhood. I remember praying before meals, sports competitions, going to friends' houses, and long car rides. Prayer became a daily rhythm in my life from a young age because of my mom. When I started kindergarten, she prayed for me every morning before I left for school. Those before-school prayers continued through my senior year of high school. Not a day went by that my mom didn't pray for me and my siblings before we left the house. In our garage, we had a laminated piece of paper hanging on the wall with 30 scriptural prayers. Each prayer was only a few sentences long, so they were short and easy to pray before heading to school. My mom modeled a beautiful example of praying for her children, and she still does to this day. Her testimony of prayer is an encouragement that it's never too early to start praying for your children, and you should never stop. When I was pregnant with my first baby, I knew I wanted to carry on the prayer legacy my mom had started. I was inspired to write out a prayer for my unborn daughter, asking God to bring to mind scriptures to pray over her life. My college mentor had gifted me with the first edition of Praying the Scriptures for Your Children during my pregnancy, and I used it as a guide while writing out a prayer for my daughter. Through this book, I leaned on the wisdom of Scripture and a seasoned mom like Jodie to offer insights as to what to pray for. My child's faith, her character, her safety, her relationships, and her future. As I lay awake in bed during the uncomfortable third trimester, I would read the prayer I had written out for our daughter Ember, and browse through the chapters of this book, discovering new ways to pray more intentionally for her. As a young mom, I'm so grateful for the help and encouragement of praying moms, like my college mentor, my own mom, Jodie, and others, who remind me to not underestimate what God can do through my prayers. When my mentor gave me this book, she wrote a note on the inside that read, "There is nothing more powerful than praying scripture over your child and future children. May these pages get worn and be another tool for your new adventure." Now I have 2 children, and while I'm only a few years into this adventure of motherhood, this book has been a gift that keeps on giving. I love how easy it is to insert my children's names into the scriptural prayers that Jodie offers at the end of each chapter. Trusting that when I don't have the right words, I can use these prayers and be confident that I'm praying God's will over their lives. Jodie's guidance has helped me pray passionately, purposefully, patiently, and persistently for my children, in the little things and the big things. It has helped me be more creative, specific, and intentional when it comes to praying for them, and with them, all while comforting my own soul as I resonate with the Father's love for me. My children are still in the baby and toddler phases, and so this book helps me forecast the kinds of things I'll be praying for more often in the future, so I can start praying for them now. I keep this prayer manual in my nightstand drawer, where I can easily grab it while nursing a baby at night or lying in bed early in the morning before the kids are awake. Sometimes I'll take pictures of certain pages and put them in a photo album on my phone, so I can easily turn to them on the go. As my kids grow older,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?